First, it was just by pure necessity. When I was living up in Ukiah, I started coaching my niece's girls' fast-pitch softball team, which I had no idea how to coach, never played the game. And then as I got involved in it, a couple of the kids were, I don't know, they got to me. Just, I think I saw a little bit of an impact I may have had on their life, whether their home life wasn't the best, or even if it was the best, they maybe got a different, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, got something out of it different from their normal routine. And plus, I love the games. You know, I love football. Wish I could go back and play. Wish I could do a lot of things differently, but the shoulda, coulda, woulda. But the bond that I feel that I get with the players, and I get the chance to teach them respect, accountability, as you well know, Daniel. I love it. I love the camaraderie, the uniformity, the togetherness. See my kids be successful. Wish they would, my dream would be that they would take every annoying thing I tell them that I experienced when I was their age, and how they think I'm full of crap when I tell them this. But like I told them, I distinctly remember it was Greg's junior year, had basketball boys in the vehicle coming back from Eureka, and they were talking, I think it was John, Greg, and I can't remember, probably a Hibbling kid, or anyway, they were talking about life and stuff, and I go, fellas, I have the book of cheats, like a video game. You guys all got cheats for your Xbox and whatever PlayStations. I go, I got the book, and I had the imaginary book in my hand. I go, but you got to be worthy of the book. If I give you this information, you know, I go, this is like Spider-Man stuff. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. Write that down. Anyway, you know, I told them, I go, if I could go back, I would change, not too much, but I would have changed the fact that I wouldn't have been so closed off with socially. I would have hung out with different groups of kids instead of, you know, the typical stereotypical athletes. I don't know what they are now, but they used to have like the jocks and the academic kids and the band kids, and then the kids with red hair or pink hair or whatever, you know, in the 80s. It was like the punk rock days. I would have crossed over and expanded to get to know those kids, because I've talked to them now, kids I went to school with, that now that we're adults, and man, they're very interesting, especially what they're doing now. I wouldn't have been so narrow-minded. Biggest obstacle is probably cancer. My wife got diagnosed in 2005, stage 4, which was devastating. Sorry, I'll probably get a little emotional here, but our oldest boy was 7, Dylan was 3. And they said, you know, you hear that C word, and it's devastating. And I used, we'll go back to use this with coaching, but in life, sometimes you're just dealt cards that suck. And you got 2 options. You can let it consume you. Like I used an example last year during football. I told the students, I go, you know, we didn't ask for cancer, Dylan and I, but we got it. So I said we could have stayed at home, felt sorry for ourselves, stayed closed off from the world, and let it consume us. Or you could put your big boy pants on, stand up, quit making goddamn excuses for everything, and fight it. Be a fighter, be positive. That's probably been the biggest obstacle to overcome, and which I don't think we've overcame it yet, but we've battled pretty good against it. But it takes a toll on you after a while. You want to, hate to say the word, but you want to quit. Quit probably is not the best word to use. I get callous. You become callous to it. And to get over it, I don't think you can ever get over it, but you can live with it. Or it can live with you, actually. And that's my wife's motto, is that she's not living with cancer. Cancer's living with her, and she will take quality of life over quantity. Like her two goals is to see both of our kids graduate from high school, but she already saw one, and then for them to get married. Excuse me. Which, thank you. She's already got half that goal attained, and I have no doubt that she won't get the other half of it reached as well. So just, I don't know, difficult situations, you have to dig deep, and it really defines the kind of person you are and who you're going to be. Too many times I've got to relate it back to sports, because I relate everything to sports. How many times each one of you have not gave your best at something you've done? Whether it's in a team setting, individual setting, whether you're doing push-ups or schoolwork, you could always dig a little deeper. But sometimes when it gets too tough, you don't want to. And if my wife and I and our boys wouldn't have dug deeper, who knows where they would have been. You know, they could have really went to a different part of life, whether it be they could have turned to alcohol more so than a normal teenager, I would assume. And I don't know, they could have really made a wrong turn. So it defines you as a person when you can dig deep and persevere. I know it's a cliche, but it really does apply in life. Yeah, so stay focused, dig deep, believe in yourself, and you have control of your future.
Hi, my name is Johnny Soto.
Hi, my name is Daniel Lopez.
Hi, my name is Manjinder Kaur.
Hi, my name is Johannes Lucia.